Good day! Here are the stories for the Manila Times for Tuesday, October 26, 2021. There seems to be no way Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte Carpio will change her mind about seeking the presidency in the 2022 elections, Palace spokesman Harry Roque Jr. said on Monday. Roque said Duterte Carpio intimated her decision to stay out of the presidential derby to Cebu City Governor Gwendolyn Garcia over the weekend. Duterte Carpio sparked speculations anew that she might reconsider her decision to seek re-election after she met with former senator and presidential aspirant Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. in Cebu over the weekend. The mayor's camp, however, was quick to explain that she was in Cebu to discuss with Marcos on how her regional party, Hugpong ng Pagbabago, can help in Marcos's campaign, and that there was no offer for her to be his running mate. The Commission on Elections on Monday said it will not require voters to be fully vaccinated or to show negative reverse transcription polymerase chain reaction test results in order to cast their ballot in the 2022 elections. COMELEC spokesman James Jimenez said voters will not be mandated to get vaccinated against COVID-19 for them to access polling stations. The only requirement is that the voter wears a face mask and face shield, Jimenez said in a radio interview. Even individuals with high body temperatures or those exhibiting virus symptoms like cough or colds will be allowed to vote at the isolated polling places. Identification cards are also not necessary, he said. Manila Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Domagoso believes that his party, Acción Democrático, is ready to make it big in the political arena with him at the helm. The party has been on the sidelines since the back-to-back defeats of its founder, the late former Senator Raul Roque, in the 1998 and 2004 presidential elections. In fact, it has been likened to a pedicab that can only seat 2 to 3 passengers. While Acción is a small party, Domagoso was unfazed. The Philippines has detected the first case of the B11318 variant that was first found in Mauritius, according to the Department of Health. The variant, which is considered as a variant under monitoring by the World Health Organization, is said to be responsible for a cluster of cases in the African country in June and contains spike proteins that are present in the Beta and Delta variants. Health Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergara said the lone case was a 34-year-old man who arrived in the Philippines from the United Arab Emirates on March 5. The number of schools allowed to participate in limited face-to-face classes increased to 90 after the Department of Education and the Department of Health cleared 60 additional schools, Education Secretary Leonor Briones said on Monday. Briones said the 90 schools passed the risk assessment, a requirement imposed by the government to ensure the safety of students and school personnel. Over to business, the national government's budget deficit widened to 180.9 billion pesos in September, pushing the year-to-date gap to more than 1 trillion pesos, according to the Bureau of the Treasury data released on Monday. The shortfall was higher than the 138.5 billion peso fiscal deficit from a year ago. The BTR said the increase in the budget deficit was driven by a 17.5% expansion in government spending, which overtook the 8.96% increase in revenue collection. Topping sports, after a disappointing Tokyo Olympic performance that saw him placed 44th in his pet event, the floor exercise, Filipino gymnast Carlos Yulo redeemed himself at the 50th FIG Artistic Gymnastics World Championships at the Kitakyushu City General Gymnasium on Sunday in Japan. Yulo might not have defended his floor exercise title that he won in 2019 after placing 5th, but he did conquer a new event in the vault as he won the gold medal on top of a silver finish in the parallel bars. And the 21-year-old Yulo isn't about to stop there, wanting to become the best version of himself as he continues his bid for the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris. Antonio Contreras and Dian Macabenta are today's front-page columnists. Contreras ponders on the issue of political parties while Macabenta claims the negative attacks on the Marcos name are making an election victory for Bongbong Marcos inevitable. Today's editorial discusses defending against another wave of COVID-19. Read a full version on the paper's opinion section or listen to the Voice of the Times. For more news and information, get a copy of the Manila Times on print, subscribe to its digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, and keep up with the Times. On behalf of the Manila Times, this is Arik John Sequo reporting. Have a safe Tuesday ahead.